I would have to say that my proudest moments as a teacher, they're not what you would think. They're not a special concert or kids in an all-state group that have achieved a lot. They really are the day-to-day connections that kids make. When a kid says, Mrs. McCoy, I got a connection. When they realize that the music you're studying from the 60s was reflective of the Vietnam War, and they realize, oh my gosh, that's when civil rights movement was going on. Martin Luther King was alive then. And when I can tie the arts and tie music to the rest of the world and how it all fits together, those are my favorite moments.
One of the most exciting things when you enter into Mrs. McCoy's classroom is how engaged the learners are. There is never a dull moment in her classroom. The students are interactively engaged with her. She's leading the group. You never want to walk out of her room when you are witnessing a lesson.
I would say the most significant challenge in the 38 years I've been teaching has been the rapid fire change in technology and information access. When I think back 38 years ago, what we had access to now, it's a big change. I have to, as a teacher now, I have to say to the kids, I don't know the answer, but let's look it up. There's no way that I can know all the information that they have access to and they want. And so, being willing to admit, I don't know it, but let's find it together. And also staying in tune with, they're not going to wait while CDs load. You got to have MP3s. You got to know the newest technology. And they aren't going to believe in you or buy into you unless you are up to date on what they're listening to and the kind of equipment they're using. So staying current, going to workshops, having the newest technology and using it in the classroom has been a big challenge, but a really good challenge, and it's kept me young at heart, actually.
I've been scared to do a solo, but she's encouraged me that I can sing and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
In the classroom, I like to focus on whole child learning and how the arts fit together. So what I try to do with the students is integrate music with art, with theater, with dance, and all that. We do a puppet show unit in third grade where the kids work on their fluency in reading with the scripts. They build the puppets in the art class, and then we compose. They have to pick an aria or a theme song. We actually work on lighting for their puppet show. We add sound effects. We record the song so they don't have to play it live while they're performing with their puppets. And then we present it. And we have the younger students and their families come in. And they are so proud of how it all fits together and the magic when everybody gets focused and works together.
Laura does a great job integrating the standards for each grade level into her music curriculum. They are taken through each step of the process of putting a puppet show together.
I think the best way to make a positive impact as a music teacher begins in my building. I feel that I'm a leader teacher, that I model for the younger teachers how to write grants, continue to go to workshops, belonging to professional organizations, that you always have to educate yourself, that even after 38 years, you don't know everything and it's time to keep learning. And so I think I share that with my building, and I think I help drive people towards that. I also stay involved politically. I have lobbied at the state legislature for money for the arts from our legislature. I'm the union rep from our school as well, because I believe music people need to be on those committees and be advocating for what happens in the schools. So I think leadership and advocation and just lifelong learning is the best thing.
I have no doubt that I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for Mrs. McCoy. With a doctorate in jazz composition and a professorship at a major music university and a Grammy nomination in arranging. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough, Mrs. McCoy.
And when I go to music, it just brightens my day because music is the sound of my school year. It's the soundtrack of my school year.